Hello student, let's start 7th standard second lesson plants structure and function. In this lesson we have to see what is the function of the plants and how the structure of the plants. Before that we have given some questions here. First, that question we have given, what helps us to easily identify the plants around us? The answer is most of the plants are identified by the vibrant green color present in its roots and stem. Then second question, which are the various parts of plants? This one very easy question. We know that the plants different plant parts are roots, stem, leaves, flower, fruits, etc. The root, stem, leaves, flowers, fruits, etc. of different plants are different. We can identify plants with the help of these different characteristics. Let us now acquaint ourselves with these plants organs in greater detail. First we have to see the function and structure of root. Before that we have given one activity here. Keep a moistened ball of crumpled paper in conical flask. Place some soaked moth beans or gram seeds in the flask between the paper and the glass wall. Observe and note the changes in the seeds in 2 or 3 days. If you moist these moth beans or gram seeds and after 2 to 3 days we will observe that seeds has changed like this. Here we can see the small roots there. And after few days that seeds change like this. This one another seed plant is there. So this is the root part and this one the plants seedlings that is grows above the soil. Here we have given the names of these parts. So like this, first figure we have given here, seeds. If you moist that seeds after 2 to 3 days, what change occurs there? The part that grows from inside the seeds towards the soil is called radicle. So these parts, it grows towards the soil and that is called radicle. And the part that grows above the soil is called plumule. Like these parts that grows above the soil and it afterwards showing green color and that is called plumule. Here in this we will see the plumule and the radicle. So this part is radicle and these parts that is grows above the soil, greenish in color or green in color, that is the plumule. The root that forms from a radicle grows into the ground. The root is thick near the ground and gradually tapers toward the pointed end. This part of the plant growing below the soil for support is called root. Like this. See here, the near the ground that root is thick and afterward this tapering the end of that root. Roots of some plants produce secondary roots that grows obliquely and spread far and wide in the soil. So some plants that we can see there is a growth of secondary roots like this. Here we have given the figure. Roots support the plant. This type of roots is called a taproot, and that this type of roots that support the plants, and it is called taproot. If we see the secondary roots there, then like this plain straight that is growing in soil, that is called primary root. On that, sometimes on secondary root also and primary root also we can see the root hairs, small thread like structure is there. Then next there is an root tip and root cap present at the tip of the root. Here we have given that roots bear hair like processes near the root tips. So hair like processes is there. These are root hairs, that is called root hairs. The root tip is delicate. This is the region of growth of the root. The tip is covered by cap like structure called the root cap. So cap like structure near the end of this root, that is called root cap. The root cap protects the root tip from injuries. Why there is a root cap is present at the tip of the root? Because this root is very delicate, and to protect this root tip from injuries, that covered like this root cap. If somehow that tip is broken, then plant growth and root growth is stopped. That is why to protect the root tip, the root cap is there. Second, we have given the activity. Take a glass jar and fill 3/4 of it with water. Place an onion on the mouth of the jar in such a way that its roots are towards the water. Like this way we have to keep the onion in the glass jar. Observe the growth of the roots for 8 days. 8 days we have to observe the root growth of that onion roots. Thread like or fiber like roots arising from the stem are called fibrous roots. So here thread like and fiber like roots arising from the stem of the onion, and these roots are called fibrous roots. Thus there are two main types of roots, that is tap roots and fibrous roots. Here we have given the example of tap root like this, and the fibrous roots are like this. Dicotyledonous plants have tap roots, while monocotyledonous plants have fibrous roots. So we know that dicotyledonous plants means those seeds can split into two parts, that is called dicotyledonous plants. And here we will take the example of grams, nuts, etc. And while monocotyledonous plants have fibrous roots, the example of this maize, wheat, jowar. That if we try to break that seeds, it cannot be split into two parts. So that is called monocotyledonous plants. Next activity we will continue in the next video. Before that, we have to write like this notes in your science classwork notebook. You can pause the video and write down in your notebook. Thank you.